Hi everybody. Once again, this is the one and only Grandma Linda, and it's going to be a little segment of me driving. It feels just like I'm going to be tested when I was 16 years old driving, and we'll just see what happens here. I'm going to back out of the driveway, and hopefully I won't hit these other vehicles that are in the driveway, because I have to miss all of them, and I think I'm gonna miss all of them. I might end up going totally out of the driveway, but then as long as I don't miss a car, as long as I do miss a car, whoa, anyway. Okay, well, so far so good. Here we are. Gotta go from reverse to drive. Whoa, I haven't driven for a while. I used to drive a speed car or whatever, or thought I did anyway. And we're gonna get up here to this little intersection. It's a T intersection. And I'm gonna slow down. I have the turning signal on. No cars. Here we go. And we're gonna go up and around. Just in the neighborhood here. And I think we'll probably just take a right-hand turn at the stop sign. And here we go. Just take a little Sunday drive here. Just a little quick trip. Not the gas station, but this is the short trip around the little neighborhood here. Kind of humid out today, but and a little overcast, and it rained earlier this morning, so it's a little humid out here, but that's okay. We've got the windows down. Not too bad. Stop at the stop sign here. I think I'll take a right-hand turn. I'm gonna go past the house that's got the swimming pool. I see they've got a lot of company here. They're gonna probably take a quick dip into the pool. How fun would that be? Instead, you're riding along with me, but that's okay. We do whatever we do for entertainment here. Some more people here, but then it's Sunday, so people probably have people over for Sunday dinner, Sunday get-togethers with their family. And we're gonna go to another stop sign here, and we're gonna turn right, go by the schoolhouse, the elementary schoolhouse here. This is a Sunday, but boy, if it's during the weekday, it's popping with school kids and parents dropping them off and picking them up. Busy times, but it's not so busy today, so that's a good thing. A good thing for them. I'm at the driver's seat here. Oh, well, then, you know, I've had some minor situations. I've only been into 2 small accidents, and I've been driving for over 50 years, so that's not really too bad. So that wasn't too bad of a record, I guess. And I remember a few years back when I'd be taking the grandkids to school, a couple of different schools, and oh my gosh, normal route would be to go the interstate from our place to their schools, but I could only go so far on the interstate, and I don't know why. I guess it was just because I was just too afraid to be out in the whoop-de-doo traffic or what, but I would always have to get off on, I don't know, I think it was the 4th Street exit or exit 12 or something. I can't remember which one it was, but it got to the point where, the kids would always say, Grandma, why can't you go the full interstate route? Why do we have to get off on 4th Street and then go through all the neighborhoods and everything? I said, well, I said, that's just the way it is. I just would have to get off, and it didn't take us really any longer than it did if we were totally on the interstate driving. So, and after I would drop them off at 2 different schools, then I'd turn right around, and that was back when I was working before I retired, and I went to work full time for the 8 hours a day after I'd already been way out west and dropped off kids at school. So when my mom was still living, of course she was still living, and it was years and years and years ago, we would go for the ride because we didn't have anything to do, and we'd just kind of want to get out and about, and we'd go down to the correctional center, and oh my gosh, we would drive by real slow, drive by and look over at all the inmates and everything, and they'd be out playing basketball or doing whatever their exercises and different things that they would do for their entertainment, being that they were behind bars. And they would see us because we would be driving so slow, and they'd look over at us, and they would say, oh, wow. Then they'd start screaming at us, hollering, woo, 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 just hollering and going silly crazy and everything. And my mom would just have a fit, and then we'd holler back at them because we knew that we were separated by bars, and we would holler back at them and would scream at them and would say, okay, we'll see you in about 10 to 20 years. So we knew that we were safe, or hoped that we were safe. Anyway, so that was a big hoot, and we'd peel out, because we thought, oh my gosh, hope none of them get out and start to chase us or anything. So, oh, good grief. Anyway, so we're at the next stop sign, and we're gonna make a right-hand turn. Oh, and also there was a little story that went on. This was after I was a teenager. Oh my gosh, I don't know. I think I was even married for the first time. I can't remember, but my girlfriend and I we'd get in the car and we'd go up to where the Station 21 fire department had their building, and we'd drive by, and oh my goodness, the firemen are always so good looking. So we'd drive by and we'd have paper plates, and we had already written down, oh, I love you, I love you. Of course, acting like silly, crazy people again. And then we'd keep on driving up the street after we threw them out, like frisbees, threw them out of the car. And then we would turn around and would come back down the street. Yeah, there was a few of them that threw the frisbees back, and they'd say, oh, what's your phone number or whatever. Of course, that scared us. I mean, we thought we were big shots, but then when they start to backtrack and say, hey, who are you and what's your number, well, then we get kind of scared, and then we run off. So anyway, so that was kind of fun to do when we were acting like silly girls, young women. Don't ever do that. That's not even a good, because nowadays you get in trouble if you start to act like that. So anyway, that's another little story about how you'd think that I was a distracted driver or something with all the things that I go through, but really, I mean, considering I've only had 2 little minor accidents, the distracted driving, it really didn't affect me too much and didn't harm anybody. So whatever, right? I'm just trying to think of some more little stories. driving wise, I don't know. There's this, that, and the other. So many things. And you really do have to watch what you're doing, especially nowadays. The traffic has changed so much. It's not like it used to be. You know, it used to be there weren't near as many cars out and about. Now there's so many cars out there. You have to be careful. You have to go according to the law and what you're supposed to do and how everything goes according to plan, and choose your routes wisely. And you know, there's a time or two that, you know, when you get stuck in the snow, you have to know how to either get out of that predicament or sit there and cry, because I've done that a couple times myself. So, or, you know, have the tow truck come and get you out of a snowbank or something. You don't want to have that happen, but it does. Well, we're going to make a little quick right-hand turn here, and we're going to go up and see if we can find a little place to work on a couple things here. And there's so many kids, young kids, that start to drive when they're only 16, and I know I did, and that's always such a big deal. You know, your first driver's license, and only 16, and out into the wild west, just like riding a horse for the first time. Put it in park. And also, I need to make sure that I remind everyone to like, comment, and subscribe. Please subscribe. Please and thank you. Have a good day.